And if not, I think it's time to have a serious conversation. So, what do you guys think? Who do you think is the NFL player with the most to prove this year? Maybe it's not even at a quarterback position. Let me know down in the comments. The NFL player with the absolute most to prove this season in the NFL is Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills. The proof is in the pudding for Josh Allen. It's his time. His time is now or never, I think. He last year couldn't get over that hurdle of Patrick Mahomes, couldn't get past the Ravens. Well, the Ravens and the Chiefs both missed the playoffs last year. Josh Allen, it was there for the taking, and they still came up short in the divisional round. Got the win over the Jaguars with a last-minute Josh Allen touchdown against the Jaguars in the wild card. And then they go to the divisional round where they had a lead with 4 minutes left to go. Defense kind of gives up a little bit there. The Broncos score a touchdown with a minute left, and then Josh Allen, in overtime throws an interception. Broncos go down and kick that last second field goal. They're on to the AFC Championship game. I just think with the new change in Buffalo, Sean McDermott out as head coach, Joe Brady comes in. Joe Brady's been there since the 22 season, has been the OC since midway through the 23 season, and now he takes over as the head coach. I think Joe Brady and Josh Allen are going to scheme up some things this year. I think Josh Allen's going to be slinging the ball all over the field like we've never seen out of him, which is somewhat a scary thing because I'm a big Josh Allen fan. I really like his game. I like him off of the field, but it's time to show up. I think anything less than an AFC Championship appearance is kind of a bust for this Bills team. The defense really let them down last year. They were not very good, at least not what the standard had been in Buffalo for a while. The offense at times looked sluggish, looked not very innovative. And they go out, they bring in DJ Moore at wide receiver this offseason. They've still got James Cook, who I believe is one of the best running backs in the game. And I think just top to bottom that they're a good team that really should have no problem making the playoffs. They've obviously got to deal with the Patriots now in their division, who have come on in the last year or two. Gonna have to defeat them to make it into the playoffs. I still think, a wild card position is wide open for the Bills and or the Patriots, whoever doesn't win that division. But I think that anything less than that AFC Championship game is a bust if you're Josh Allen. You have an 8-7 playoff record in your career. 0-4 against the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. You just haven't been able to get it done. You've had a great regular season all of these years. You've won the AFC East a number of times and really haven't had a whole lot of competition until now. The Patriots are there knocking at the door. The Dolphins, they were there until it got cold out, and then they kind of fell off over the years. But now the Dolphins, I expect to go back down to the bottom of that AFC East with the Jets. The Patriots and the Bills should dominate that division, and that should be a good matchup all season. So really, I don't think it's too tough of a task for the Bills to make it to the playoffs. And that's why I think taking that next step, getting to that AFC Championship or even to the Super Bowl is an absolute must for the Bills. They went out and fired the head coach and basically just said, all right, Josh, prove it to us that you are who you are. You're elite. We believe in you. Go out and win this thing. We'll make the coaching changes that we need to make. They go with Joe Brady, who legendary LSU offense in college with Joe Burrow and Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. And now he gets to be the head guy in Buffalo with Josh Allen, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Should be a very exciting offense all season long. I just think that Josh Allen has to take that step. You are 15 games in the playoffs in your career, and you have just barely over a 500 record. At some point, you've got to take that next step. We've seen it now from Patrick Mahomes at a younger age. We've seen it from other guys. I mean, just last year, Drake May made that leap. Even Bo Nix beating Josh Allen in the playoffs. Like, what's it going to take if you're Josh Allen? You've got to make that next step and just put that team on your back. And I thought last year, he had that last second drive against the Jaguars in the wild card. And I thought they were 4 minutes away from going to the AFC Championship game. And even in overtime, they got the stop on the first drive of overtime. They stopped Denver and they got the ball. I thought, this is over. Josh Allen's going to drive down the field. They'll maybe even just kick a field goal. But I thought it was going to be over, and he instead throws a pick on 3rd and 10, throws kind of a moon ball that basically was a punt, but in the record books, it goes down as a pick. It just didn't happen last year. And if it didn't happen last year, I don't know when it's going to happen. It has to go this year. Josh Allen to the AFC Championship or beyond. Got to lead those Buffalo Bills. And if not, I think it's time to have a serious conversation. So what do you guys think? Who do you think is the NFL player with the most to prove this year? Maybe it's not even at a quarterback position. Let me know down in the comments and let's chat about it. I think it's Josh Allen, but convince me otherwise. Let me know, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.